shows, yeah. If you like the nerdy toys and all the comic books, you should check out his show. Take a look. He's got a million toys that he will play with. He'll show them off to you so you can see it. It's the Nerdy Effect 3.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 3.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. Yeah, Jizzy, he is a amazing guy. He is super quick-witted. He can think on the fly. And if you want a challenge, then you should stop by. He'll take random characters and make them fight. It's tight.
It's hella tight.
Nerdy Effect 3.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 3.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows, yeah. I'm gonna give him a big shout out. Nerdy Effect, it's what it's about. It is so nerdy in every single way. Nerdy Effect, I can watch him all day. Nerdy Effect 3.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 3.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows, and it's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and Fizz Kid, what is going on? Welcome to Fist Bump Friday. That is correct. If you did not check your calendar, if you did not wake up till noon looking at you, Wicked Ruby, it is Friday, the end of the week. Time to have a whole lot of fun in here. Hopefully, we won't have any more problems like we did. The reason we're late because everything's problematic on apparently a Friday.
You spit on me.
I'm sorry about that. Ooh, you know you liked it last time, baby girl. But anyway, pre-ordered the volleyball. Thank you very much for telling me you pre-ordered volleyball. Oh my God, Fizz Kid, what did I just say? I need to start this night off with a little bit of Jizzy info, because I know you guys like to come in here and hang out and learn a little bit about me. Well, update, I shaved my feet today. I'm so happy. I did. It's a true fact. I have giant hobbit feet. They are redonkulously huge. And you know what? Because I am a real person,
K-push.
Right there is my giant foot. And it is, look at this, look. It is smooth.
K-push.
Mr. K-push, holy crap, I didn't think you were still alive anymore, man. You and James just fell off. What is going on, Samar? Thank you so much for popping back in here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Fist Bump Friday on the Nerdy Effect. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tonight, we are rocking a brand new flag, never ever once been shown in here, and I guarantee 99% of the audience have no idea what the hell this flag is, because I didn't have any idea until just a few hours ago when I was like, what the hell flag is this? Anyway, we are rocking the Truvaloo flag. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If not, so what? Nobody from Truvaloo has ever been to my show anyway. But there it is right there. That is the Truvaluian flag, I believe so. GQ is home. Well, awesome. At least that's an update, unlike Fizz Kid, who decided to be like, nah, right, I ordered me a volleyball, and then I went down to the supermarket and said, oi! I don't know why he even did it. But before we get too far into it, that's right, they did. They made it to the fog. Before we get too far into the rant about English folk, we do have the Ultra Random Brawl, first one of this evening. We have pizza versus cocoa butter.
DMK shaved his head, you shaved your feet.
That's right, Mr. DMK, you are looking right proper this evening, man. I do appreciate you doing that, because it is getting a little warmer outside. I'm probably going to do that very soon myself. Malta, no! Fiji, no! Feet Nasty, thanks for no 4D TV. Pretty soon, Car Got's gonna happen. Gotta hear about this flag. You will, Dragon Slayer, but not until Flag Fact time, which is a little bit later this evening. Because this is Friday, and I try to have a special guest each Friday, the segments get pushed back and forth, and damn, I sound blingy as hell with my championship ring, baby. But tonight, I kind of want to dedicate a little bit of this to wrestling. No, Fish Stick will not be here before you start getting into that. But I kind of want to dedicate to wrestling because I did, while I was up in my attic, while I brag more.
Not Vinny, if you shave that mustache.
The greatest U.S. champion. You. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. I've had this belt for a very, very long time. I did not buy this secondhand. This is mine. Pizza. But anyway, make sure you guys vote pizza versus cocoa butter. One of them is going to move on.
Is insistent that is the British flag.
Oh, power plug. Well, generally, no, right, I'm British. It's got a British flag on it, right? I just seen it. It flies in my bathroom. I'll hit you on the IG later and let you know about the baby.
What's wrong with the baby?
It better be good. It better be awesome. Better just get like a Nobel Prize or something.
Like her first word's nerdy.
Got a pizza tattoo on my leg. Really? You have to show me this. That's why I have an Instagram, so I can see your pizza tattoos. Otherwise, what's the point of even living? WCW, ECW. I got you. I understand. K911 in the house. Everybody be good. The cops are here. Calm down, young mommy. Put the boobs away. But anyway, I did want to talk about this. I found this in my attic, and this is my Sting shirt. This is legit ridiculous from WCW. The copyright on it is, what, 98? 1998, right there.
We don't have to know about that, Nicholas.
Now, what's fun about this shirt is, and hopefully I'm going to post it this weekend, but I actually got this shirt for one of my birthdays or whatever from back in the day. So I will actually post a photo of me in this shirt tonight and then me when I first got this shirt. And it's ridiculous that it still fits. I mean, look, even with my mom jeans. Wrinkled. Well, yeah, I was going to wash it and then, I don't know, things got in the way. Mr. Swap Meet, let me talk to you a little bit, man. The reason that I tell you that I want you to do the Instagram pictures is because not only do you do them, regardless of what the content is, you know, it could be like shave a ball Wednesday and you're on board, doesn't matter. You're always trying to do it, but not only do you do it, you always knock it out the park,
you're
man.
Creative.
So you're very creative. But that's exactly why I tell you to do it, because you really are the best at it. Okay, I will. You're lying. I see it. I can see through my TV into your TV, and I know you're still like, what up? Eggplant, aha. No, it works in my show because I'm not like Rocket League. But anyway, guys, make sure you vote cocoa butter or pizza. One of them's going to move on. But tonight is going to be kind of a wrestling stream. Not really. We will talk old school wrestling. Not a lot of new school because I don't know a lot about it. They're dad jeans. IG, what's that? Yeah, no doubt, Miss Fluffy Upkins.
Thing where you can...
No, not her. Not her. She doesn't know what it is, man. So she's like, no, right, that's my Fluffy. No, right, I really want to show people my face, but I just don't. Like, come on, seriously, get on there, do it. Yep, Schwab, the man, that's right. Somebody said something about young something. The young Spider-Man, yes.
No. That's it.
Since we are not going to do one type of version of Nerdy News, ladies and gentlemen, the Captain America Civil War trailer, part 2 or 3, finally launched. And yes, of course, they did show Spider-Man. They showed Spider-Man in Civil War. Finally, Spider-Man has come forth in the Marvel Universe, and holy crap.
And now there's a meme of Captain America sitting there sad because... it's his movie, but only everybody cares about.
That's true. It's a fact. It really is. My girlfriend also has a pizza tattoo on her backside. Wink, wink. That's awesome. I want to see it. You going to watch WrestleMania? I am not. I will not. I don't watch wrestling anymore. I'm a classic wrestling. I loved the 80s stuff, and I love the Attitude Era. Superman. From Tuvalu. That's right. I forgot about that. I sent a message on IG. Well, I can't check it right now. I take offense to Eggplant. I know you do. No, they're 100% woman jeans. They're not woman jeans. They're mom jeans. There's a difference between mom and dad jeans. Holy crap, Vinny. You should know this by now. You are an F-Trophy champion. I said that right. WWF matches. Yeah, we can talk about WWF matches and stuff like that, but a lot of the stuff, especially like WWE, I don't know a lot about nowadays because I can't watch it, but I still do love the classic matches. Yay, Spider-Man. Yeah, the Spider-Man, I love that the suit is completely different than anything they've done in the past. I really, really enjoy that. It looks a lot like something from the early 80s, But I'm fine with it because Spider-Man is finally in the Marvel Universe where he belongs, not at a Sony product. Just, oh my God, this things are great, but Goldberg is better.
That was a perfect impression of Miss Fluffy.
I know. No, right, my name is Fluffy and I sing in my bedroom and I got my TARDIS blanket. Right? I want Irish Spidey. Oh, I do too, Vinny. Honestly, I do. But I've talked about this before. I think if Spider-Man had his own Marvel movie prior, it would be no problem at all to do it. But they're introducing Spider-Man late into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. For them to go number 1, Spider-Man, and then number 2, Iron Spider-Man in that tiny small frame that has pretty much nothing to do with Spider-Man because it's Captain America. Oh, I don't know. Oh my God, someone from True Blue. You guys need to get off chat, seriously. Mom like wrestling.
Her mom. Not mommy, but mom.
Her mom like wrestling?
Her mom.
You remember The Godfather of the late 90s? Of course I do. All aboard the Whoo train. Yay, the fish is there. Yes, that is exactly right. Fish Meat is up and rolling in his brand new aquarium. Honestly, that's why the stream is late tonight, because I was trying to get his area situated, and honestly, it's still not perfect the way I like it. But eventually he will be there, but he is up going. He's got some good oxygen moving around. He's feeling pretty frisky tonight.
If you watch closely, you'll get to see him.
Going to WrestleMania. Well, Zolak, man, I mean, if you still like wrestling today, that is perfectly fine. I totally understand that. But I just can't get into it. Everything feels so stale, and I can't handle it. What's the drink tonight? Oh, it's very simple. Arizona Sweet Tea, Southern Intervention. Hi, Angelic. Put it away! Seriously, every time a girl is in here, Superman and Fox just like flush her like the damn Night at the Roxbury guys. Just, what's going on? What's going on, Ruby? How you doing, man? Angelic, what's going on? How you doing? Okay, talk to you later. Show tits. Later. No, you jealous of your bro Fox chat. I still don't know what that means. Hello, Cocoa Butter. What's going on, Balish? Blast off? My mom goes mad over the hoe train. I love the Von Erich era. Now, you're going way the hell back, but that is Texas roots, my friend. That is way deep in now. I just have fun with it. Sorry it took so long to say something. I was speechless. Thanks, guys. Don't be speechless. You are awesome on Instagram, dude. Honestly, I can't wait for whenever you try to do the duck face or fist bump or whatever, because it's always so creative. Ruby, why are you laughing? Oh, I know why she's laughing, because she knows it's true, man. Ruby knows what it's like to be deed on both sides from the British folk. Moneymaker 254, how you doing, my man? We're talking wrestling tonight. What you know about wrestling, Moneymaker? Huh? Have you ever body slammed Ozzy? You probably should, man. You know that dude deserves it, especially with that weird bee beard he's got going on. Hell yeah, Arizona iced tea. That's right, bro Fox, and you stay away from our women. Still don't have a clue what that's about, man. Not a clue.
Apparently Vinny knows about it.
I don't really like pizza much. Oh, well, then vote for what you want. It doesn't really matter. Play Bro Force with us, and you get the Bro Train. Let me talk about that. There is a free downloadable game on the PlayStation Network right now called Bro Force. It is absolutely amazing. If you like side-scroller 8-bit games from the 80s and 90s, it is right up your alley. It is amazing. I saw a Dusty Rhodes, R.I.P., man. As far as wrestling-wise, Dusty Rhodes was not a good wrestler, but he was a mic champion, man. That dude could just, whenever he got on there, hello, my name is Dusty Rhodes, and I'm going to walk in and take the belt from you, Hogan. You know, like, the way he talked just personified him on this whole nother level, man. Dusty Rhodes is so awesome. Stone Cold era was awesome. It's a sad truth that Stone Cold would still be running this place as of today if he didn't have the neck injury. Oh my God! Listen, before my stream cuts off, we are almost done with this internet. I'm trying to tell you it is going to be really, really, really effing good next Friday. It is going to be amazing. You're not going to have to worry about any of this stuff.
Your shirt's being sold for $30 in the UK.
I know.
UK looked it up.
I know, right? It's classic, it's vintage, and it's mine. I didn't buy it from anybody. This is mine. I dug out the attic. Hello, Nerdy Opinion on NX. You talk about NXT. I've heard nothing but good things about NXT, but I haven't watched it. I hear it's like sort of like the indie leagues they put on TV, and there's not a lot of that McMahon influence on it, so I like it. Got Guinness. You can keep Guinness. Can I get a fist bump? Power plug. Give me a fist bump, my friend. I'm meaning to dig out my wrestling magazines. Do it. Macy D's into his house.
Mickey D's. He's saying Mackie D's.
That says Macy to me.
It's 2 C's, so I would assume a hard
Now, right, the British are coming.
2 C's makes a hard C. Unless you're Italian, then it makes a ch.
Dusty got screwed in the earliest career. I wouldn't even say he got screwed, man. I mean, it was so hard for all the wrestlers back then. I mean, it really was. I plan to read the synopsis from the summer 96 through 2000. Holy crap!
Okay, this got mixed. Vinny said 4-player Bro Force is awesome. Vinny Bro approved.
Vinny Bro approved.
Vinny
talk
Bro.
about... Oh, it went away. He said talk about something. Oh, talk about sumo wrestling?
Yeah, talk about sumo wrestling.
No. We're not going to talk about sumo wrestling because I don't know anything about sumo wrestling. Yes, that's how weird I am tonight. I had that thing on for damn 15 minutes. 196 Pop Figs Addiction. Yes, it is. And it's also kind of a slap in the face when you're like, no, right, I got you a pop, but I'm not going to send it to you. It's for you, though. Put it in my collection. And then his rebuttal is, no, right, I haven't been to the post. They call a post office post. I haven't been to the post. And it's like, oh, okay, so you're going to take the money that you were going to send it to me with and buy more pop figures for you. Be like, no, but I still got it, right? It's for you. It's got your name on it. If Mania was in your hometown, would you go? Honestly, I wouldn't even know what it's about. Like, I know that WrestleMania is big this year because Undertaker is versus Shane McMahon, which I think is awesome because I love Shane O'Mac. But I probably wouldn't go. Number one, the seats are too expensive as it is, and number two, I'd probably be up in the nosebleeds, and I wouldn't even understand. I know Roman. I know who Roman Reigns is. I know who the Wyatt family is, but I don't follow them. I don't know what their moves are. I couldn't tell you much about it. And honestly, when I stopped watching wrestling, it was when CM Punk was starting to come into wrestling, so I missed his whole faction deal. So I missed all that stuff. Going gaming, back in my day, we had boxing. It was real, not scripted. I love some boxing, man. I mean, I really do. But we're talking wrestling. No, they're plastic 40 BS.
Not if they're plastic 40 BS.
Again, what's 40 BS? Yeah, okay. Steamboat, Road Warriors, yes, Brent, too many old school. There's so many classic wrestlers who actually put on amazing matches from back in the day. By the way, Luke Skywalker's my gay cousin. Oh, Samara, I love you, man. If May was a hometown, no, I definitely wouldn't, honest, because I don't know enough about it, man. It's kind of like me going to a baseball game. I don't follow baseball whatsoever. I think it's a very boring sport unless you're playing it. Dirty South is speechless, man. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Forgot to go to the post. That right? No, I did. Totally did. My best friends, we went to see SummerSlam 92 over here. Awesome. I got to see a few. I went to one pay-per-view for WWF. It was F because I remember when I was sitting there on the Titantron, they were doing the Get the F Out, and they had like a lady or whatever. She was like trimming a bush, and it had the WWF logo, and then she goes, whoops, and then cut off the F, and it just said WWE. But that's how long ago it was. If you go to a real liquor store, you find the real ones, Vinny. I still know what I'm talking about. What, Junkyard Dog? What's going on, girlies? How you doing, man?
Yes,
Girl?
we all trust Jesus in The Walking Dead.
You missed an A. I bet the Undertaker is going to kick his ass. I hope so, man, but Shane can seriously throw down. If you watch a Shane McMahon match, that dude can take a beating and make it look good. What is going on, Mr. Carden? Something about dragons. What's about that?
You know Lucha Dragons? Do you?
Do I know?
Yes.
No, I don't. But nerdy, I love baseball. Well, that's fine, Ballers. Go ahead and get high and watch baseball because that's pretty much the only way to enjoy it. I bet I can drop kick Cena. Probably. I mean, is this a contest? I don't know. Did I miss this contest? I went to Mania last year. Haven't watched wrestling in 20 years. Right. We call a train a trolley because we suck a dick. Mickey Rourke looks like plastic figures in the movie. Oh, okay. I believe that's what you were referring to or not. Sorry. So let me put down my United States Championship belt from WCW. Walking Dead, Eugene says Virginia for the lovers. Let's go on from that, Fizz Kid. Let's do this. So, starting off tonight, we're going to do nerdy news. Nerdy news.
What?
Nerdy news.
Ow, stop beating me.
And on Friday's edition of Nerdy News, we're going to start, because we haven't done it. I've told you we're going to do it, but we haven't done it. On Nerdy News on Friday, and I'm going to get a new banner for it, but I didn't have the time today. Love to share it. Thank you very much, Dirty South. This is classic from 1998, and has been mine forever. Bushwhackers, exactly. The Bushwhackers were a horrible, shitty tag team, and all the way around it. The only cool thing about it is that the entrance was just awesome. But anyway, on Nerdy News tonight, we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead. We haven't had a chance to talk about it this season on Nerdy Effect at all, because everybody wants to talk about it on Monday's show, but I like to let people sink in and get a chance to watch it. A lot of people can't watch it on Sunday night, so they watch it on Monday, and then it pushes it to Wednesday. But on Wednesday, I have other things planned, so we just don't talk about it till Friday. So, for right now, Nerdy News, exactly. Where's the UK belt? They don't make a UK belt. The closest thing was the European Championship, but honestly, I didn't like the design of it. And I'm American. Rubber Band Joe. You're just going way out there, aren't you, man? But anyway, so let's talk a little bit about Walking Dead, the TV series and the comics. And if you have not seen up to date on the current episode of Walking Dead, please tune away right now. That is perfectly fine. But for right now, let's talk a little bit about how the Walking Dead is progressing towards the entrance of Negan, probably one of the most beloved characters in all of Walking Dead comics. And like, if you read the comics, and I mean, not that I'm bragging, but I did. These are it right here. These are the trades.
I did too.
Yeah, she does too. Jesus I trust, exactly. Jake the Snake. Glenn is going to die. I can feel it.
Well, there was a little bit of foreshadowing. If you read the comics, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, we're going to get into that.
Okay, so I don't know if it's foreshadowing or...
So this is my point with it, is that when the governor was on, the governor was just, even in the comics, was just a mean, horrible bastard. Like, that was his thing.
Bad.
He was just a bad dude. And then they brought in, after a little bit in the comics, they brought in Negan. And Negan was a worse, horrible bastard.
Negan is my spirit animal.
But you love him for it.
Oh, he's
You
beautiful.
love him for it. And now if this is going to spoil it for anybody, Raven, you know what I'm talking about. If this is going to spoil it for anybody, I'm going to talk about the comics versus what's going on in the show, and then we'll sort of piece it together. If anybody knows the show and the comics, you know that sometimes they deviate from the spectrum. You know, honestly, with Andrea's death, Andrea is still alive in the comics, whereas she died in, season 3? Something to that effect?
Died early.
Yeah, she died early on. So they do stray from the comic book from time to time.
It's kind of like a parallel world, and sometimes they meet.
Comics A Better Show sucks. I like both. I really do like both. It's because the comics are really the ground base, and they are amazing, and they are awesome. But the show pretty much follows it with really good actors. And my bald feet are itching now. Something about the Hall of Fame. Didn't see it. Sorry about that.
Freebirds in the WWE Hall of Fame this year.
Are the Freebirds actually getting in? I didn't think they were actually going to get to it. Negan is still more loved than Lori. Well, I think Carl is more... God, it made me say it. Carl is more loved than Lori. I found out Carl was losing eye because of those comics.
And they did it beautifully.
Yeah, they did. They did it
That's one
justice.
of those times they crossed.
They did it really, really well. But in the comics, if you don't read it and you don't want to get spoiled in the comics, you don't want to get spoiled in the show, tune away now because we're going to be talking about this. Doing great, Carnage. Oh, see, there they go with talking the girl thing. I miss Michael Roker. Michael Roker. Oh. In the comic books, in issue 100, spoiler alert, it's been out for a couple years. In issue 100 of The Walking Dead, Negan kills Glenn. That's what happens. And it seems like the show is moving towards that. A lot of the focal points point towards that's what's going to happen. But in the cross retrospect of everything else, everybody is pointing towards Daryl meeting his demise.
See, and I hate that.
I do too.
If they use Daryl to keep Glenn alive, I'm going to riot with everybody else. Like, to me, Daryl doesn't exist in the comics, so Daryl doesn't exist. He's just this guardian angel following them around. So he can't die.
It makes sense. It makes sense for...
I don't like it.
It makes sense in two different ways.
I will give up Glenn to keep Daryl.
If they kill Daryl, it makes Negan the baddest person in television history ever. It really does, because everybody loves Daryl.
I think, honestly, the dude would get death threats in real life.
It would be terrible. It would be really bad, and I think, to me, it would be a bad choice.
Yeah,
the Winchester's father is Negan.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah.
He's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
He's going to be perfect.
So for that point of making Negan a hated character, it's a way to go. Also with the reports that Norman Reedus, the actual actor, has sold his house in Georgia where they film. He's also starting his own TV show. Now, granted, actors do have side projects from here, and in the side time from Walking Dead, he can go and film his show, and then they can coincide. That can happen. But a lot of things point towards Daryl getting the bat. However, this is my point towards it. If you read the comic books, Maggie, spoiler alert, Maggie takes over Hilltop. I'm not going to tell you how.
And she has to take over. She can't take it over if Glenn's still alive.
She takes over Hilltop. She becomes a leader. She's like Rick. Now, if Glenn doesn't die, Maggie doesn't get that push to be able to take over Hilltop. That's my point behind that. If she has something to, keep her behind from being that leader, a.k.a. Glenn, there's no reason for her to take over Hilltop. Granted, they could go in a different direction. They could make somebody else take over Hilltop or whatever. But if they're following major events in the comics,
which they seem to be doing,
it all points towards Glenn. And in this week's episode,
Carol should die, but Carol is a completely different
character.
Yeah,
Carol doesn't even exist in this line of the comic books.
Her character is just so completely different, which she's already dead in the comics. But she is a completely different, whereas in the comics, she's the woman who was just destroyed by her abusive husband. In the show, she has transcended it, and she is scary strength, scary powerful.
Carol is different in the comics versus this, which is fine because they also took Andrea out early and replaced her pretty much with Michonne. But honestly, if Maggie doesn't get the push with Glenn's death, then they're going to have to do something else with her or take somebody else over Hilltop. Somebody else is going to be in charge, which I can see that. And I can also see them taking out Glenn or Daryl. Either way. But there's also rumors of a complete flip, a ridiculous flip, and actually killing Maggie. Yeah. That's the new rumor.
And so then
that Glenn takes over Hilltop.
And so Judy becomes the baby that somebody is raising and not her baby.
There's also rumors, and I don't think she's far enough along yet, but there's also rumors that Rick has to cut out the unborn baby from Maggie to save it because she got bashed in by Negan. So, yeah, there's a lot of weird, bad, cycling rumors going around.
She's not far enough along.
That's what I said. But you never know. You never know. It could be a preemie, and then the doctor lady saves her.
She's not even, 3 months. She's just barely pregnant.
I don't know. There's a lot of rumors going around, and that's where it stands from. I mean,
that
pretty
baby
much...
would not survive.
I don't know. You don't know. You never know how they're going to play with this.
A baby born at 6 months would need, intense ICU, in ICU stuff. That baby won't survive. Yeah,
you never know. You don't know how it's going to play, but honestly, in my opinion, it needs to be Glenn in order for the story to progress in the proper manner. I think killing Daryl is the wrong point, but I can see the showrunners doing it just so that they give Negan that push of being the hated man. That's the way that I see it.
All I know is that Rick said himself.
Yeah. Everybody's seen that.
He said out that it made him physically sick.
Yeah, he got sick from it.
So you got to think, was it the type of death? Which the type of death would make anybody sick.
I'm sorry, man.
Or, you don't know. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. What's going on, Joseph? The thing is, it's going to be a major character. It has to be a major character. Otherwise, Negan's interest is null and void, and then also that character's death is pointless because the way Robert Kirkman, who wrote The Walking Dead, says, the bigger the character, the more epic the death. That's why Glenn's death in The Walking Dead was amazing but horrifying at the same time. And I can also see them doing that for Daryl. Is that the true blue flag? Very good, Drew Baca. You know how to watch the beginning of the show. No, dang, this info is depressing. It is, but that's the only way to bring Negan in properly is that somebody's got to go.
Because you've got to hate him and love him at the same time because he's so bad, but he's so sad. Charismatic, and that's why the dude is going to play him perfect because his eyes are like the darkest blackish brown, but they twinkle. So he'll be evil with twinkling eyes.
Not going to happen.
He'll be perfect. Perfect.
So my opinion, if you want it as it sets up with the way they've got...
Negan's a man.
They have Maggie and they have... my mind just went blank. What's her name? Carol. They have Maggie and Carol kidnapped.
Carol could actually take over Hilltop if you wanted to...
I don't think Carol's a big enough character to kill off.
Oh, I don't think they'll kill her. I'm just saying if they.
Well,
end up killing
they're talking
Maggie,
she's in the running to be killed off too because she's a major character.
They can't kill her. I like her too much.
Is Negan the man or woman? Negan is the man. The woman is much later on as the current villain now in the series. But we're not going to even get into that right now. We're just talking about current events. But as they're setting up for the entrance of Negan, a major character is going to die. It's already been confirmed. We just don't know who. And I'm just giving you my suspicions as to how the comic book plays out versus how the show has been playing itself. Michonne will die because Rick loves ones always die. Now it's not going to happen. They will not kill Michonne off. It is too early in Michonne's career to kill her off. It won't happen. Daryl dies and out. You're out. I understand Robert Johnson. I'm a Daryl lover. I think he's awesome. He's a great character. But I'm also with her on this. He's not in the comics, so for him to die is pointless.
I said that. Oh, okay. So that means that he doesn't die because
that's
he
what I'm
can't die
saying.
at this major point in time.
I'm saying that for Daryl to die is pointless. Spoiler alert: everyone dies eventually. Oh, look at you, bringer of
Will this be the last season? No.
No, not even close. No. S95 can't comment. Good, my plan worked.
Yes, can. I didn't do nothing.
My ultra plan worked.
Your best goes in.
Oh my God. Ron Mexico actually has time for me? I'm shocked. What's going on, my man? She is real scary. Yes, she is, man. But we're not going to even get into that. Bisquick or Aunt Jemima. Oh, man. And I mean, there are characters who are alive in the show that are dead in the comics now, but their deaths come later on. So the pushing point is right at this second, it's going to be Daryl, Glenn, or maybe Maggie. It's going to be one of those three.
I don't think they'll do Maggie. They might make her lose the baby later on.
So who's Daryl's hot with rocket launcher? Supernatural on Walking Dead, probably not the end of both. No, Supernatural actually got renewed again.
Oh, yes. No, Supernatural's not ending.
CW posted their never
ever really dead.
Never really dead. No, it's Never Ending Radical Dude. I'm from the South. He's my man. Me too, Robert Johnson. Thank you so much,
him.
Man.
I've met him, and he's awesome.
Hello, Mr. Ron Mexico and Drew Baca. There you go. Mr. J Dub Squared. Ron Mexico. All right, guys. So that's all for the Walking Dead talk, and I'm going to get an actual official banner for the Friday talk. And then, honestly, whenever it transitions over to Fear the Walking Dead, if you guys watch it or you don't, we'll start talking about Fear the Walking Dead because I want to get back into it. I want to like it. Isn't the comic book?
They're
kind
of like parallel universes. There's enough that's the same, but there's enough that's different that it's not. They cross at to bring Doctor Who into it. They cross at fixed points in time.
Some things work and some things don't.
There's fixed points in time that they
love
can't
the shirt.
change.
Thank you very much, Dave. This is a classic from 1998. I dug it out my attic. We don't talk about my attic. All right, hang on 1 second, guys.
I've heard that conspiracy theories I like. That it's all Rick and a dream in his coma.
Entertain them.
I shall try.
Answer.
Well, he's not going to talk about Supernatural because I've never gotten him to watch it, so it's just kind of a me.
I don't do it. I don't want that Supernatural.
Yeah, okay, so are you close enough, Robert Johnson, to actually go and look at the set or anything like that? Because that would be cool. Apples and pears. Hello, Governor. Just in case you missed it.
Hang on. Give me a second. I was not prepared. I had a long evening, so give me a moment.
It's almost guest time. What do you mean, Supernatural? Why a question mark? I watch it. He doesn't. I love it.
There we go. All right, guys, just give me a moment. This is how the technical difficulties usually go. I was not prepared. That is all for me.
Not telling FizzKid.
FizzKid knows. FizzKid always knows.
Yeah, McDonald's is always trying to take back its internet this time of day, I swear.
Yeah, shit.
McDonald's is about to take their internet and shove it.
Oh, they're about to have it. Like I said earlier, guys, next Friday, I'm getting the baddest internet on the planet.
Yeah, we like Z Nation, too. I don't know who said that. I just see that it says Z Nation up there.
Yeah, welcome to my world. There we go.
Mark Shepard is awesome. Okay. He's been in everything, including X-Files, including Charmed. He's been in everything. All of it. Ronald McDonald on Skype.
There we go. All right, guys. Can you hear me?
Girls love Supernatural. Of course they do.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Live via Skype, my internet guest this evening, it is the GQ Smooths. The show from the Faux Show. The show, it's not my show. It's not their show. It's your show. And now it's a show-incept show. Yeah, my brain hurts just thinking about all that. But how are you guys doing this evening?
There you go, Superman.
Yeah, we're doing very well on the Faux Show, because you could love the show, or you could hate the show, you could love to hate the show. Now my show is your show. My friend, how are you today?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Busy as always, trying to make stuff look professional and failing miserably. But this is Mr. and Mrs. GQ Smooth, the creator of the Faux Show, and also GQ Smooth Online or Faux Show Online. I'm sorry, I forgot. What is the internet?
Operation Hug the World.
Operation Hug the World. Okay.
It's on the card you just.
I know. I'm just trying to show the stuff, but they actually have a website. I don't even have a website. That's how professional they are. But thank you guys so much for being on tonight. And if you guys do not watch Mr. and Mrs. GQ Smooth on the Faux Show, shame on you, number one. But again, thank you guys so much for being on. And the way that I do these Skype interviews is I'm trying to get to know you on a personal level. Maybe I'm sure you delve into that, especially Mr. GQ Smooth delves into your personal life a lot. But I want to break down the walls. I want to break down this Ustream, this YouTube wall. All right?
All right, I like that.
All right, so number one. Give me a hug. Give me a hug real quick. Let's start this off right. Give me a hug. All right. I felt it. Did you feel the warmth? I felt the warmth. All right, so let me start off how I always do. You guys are streamers. How long have you been streaming?
Since Father Day of last year, 2015. I started the Faux Show on Father Day in 2015.
Now, I know that on every show, you tell people how you created the Faux Show. I got to hear the story again. What is the story behind the Faux Show?
About 4 or 5 years ago, my kid come home. I said, hey, kid, be home at dinner at 5 o'clock. This is the truth. And my kid said, okay, Dad, that's for sure. And when he said that, I really looked at my wife. I said, what show was this kid talking about? So I said, hey, kid, what show? Was it a good show? Was it a bad show? And he said, ain't no show, that's for sure. So I do, over the years, over the last 4 or 5 years, I've heard all kinds of kids saying, for sure. I think I even seen it in a movie. And I really did call the cable company. I said, I'd like to see, is this a pay-per-view show? What time I'm missing the show? Everybody's talking about the show, the Faux Show, and I'm the only guy on the planet that haven't seen it. And they said, well, there ain't no such show as the Faux Show, and that's for sure. And quit calling the cable company. So I made my own show called the Faux Show. For one, before I ain't the only idiot in the world that never seen the show, so I made my own. I got to see the show so you can watch the show. It's an okay show, but really, like I said, this is not my show. This is your show. You, the people in the whole world, made a show. And on my show, I have a campaign called Operation Hug the World. Now, that is my show. Be kind to one another. It's very important. It's a good message, no religion. It's just, the world is in such a negative place as it is right now. And if we keep continuing the way we are, I have fear for mankind, and I want my grandkids and my children to live in a good world tomorrow. And I think it's really the first step is being kind to one another. If we can do that, I think that's going to take that a long way. And Operation Hug the World is a message from here and forever. The Faux Show, it might be here today and gone tomorrow. But Operation Hug the World, my friend, is here forever. And much love to the whole world.
I believe that your message is unlike anybody else's, not only on Ustream or YouTube, but even in social media or even the media in general. Every time you turn on the television, regardless of what you're watching, whether it's on the PlayStation or from the cable company, it is always so negative. The media starts off with horrible stories to try to bring you down, but whenever I turn on the Faux Show, it's always bright and airy, and it seems like people actually out there care. And in a world that is so dark, we finally find the light. And I believe it starts with both of you right there, because every time I'm on there, and this is just personally for me, every time I'm on there, I see nothing but pure love between the both of you, and that is nothing but inspiring. Now, let me get a little bit more personal. How long have you guys been married and together? Just to let me hear it.
23 years I've been with this woman with 5 children. Long time.
That is amazing. What is the secret? I've got to know. What is the secret?
I'll tell you the secret. The secret to a long, loving relationship is that your wife absolutely has to be your best friend. If she is not your best friend, it can never work. You have to be excited to talk to her on a daily, like your best friend, your best bud. So that's the secret. If your wife is, or your loved one is not your best friend, I think that's where you need to start. Become best friends.
That's what you guys need to know.
That.
It is. I mean, every time I turn on your show, it is love, and then you're trying to spread the love, and honestly, it feels real. And if I can find a way to promote you to where you can actually get a taste of Jimmy Kimmel, I will do it. So
yeah, that would be awesome, man, because if Jimmy Kimmel could just say Operation Hug the World, I think people will listen to the message. And there's messages out there that even with the terrorists and all the hate that lasts forever and ever and ever. And Operation Hug the World, my friend, will last forever. And me and my wife have got a lot of negativity towards it. A lot of hate mail, just a lot of bad things. But me and my family, we're a loving family. Me and my kids, we all sit down and play video games together. We're just one big happy family, and we are in it to try to push this message out there. And if anything bad happens to us, my children are behind me. But we are. Like I tell my kids, what's the worst that's going to happen to us? We're pushing a positive message. That's all we're doing. And we're just trying to make the world a better place for them and my grandchild, and which is important to me, and it's my next mission in life. And if it's going to take 20 years or 23 years, then it's going to take another 23 years, and me and her is going to stick together, and we're going to do this.
And we've all sat down as a family and discussed the risk, and we've all decided that it's worth it to get the word out there. We just decided it's worth the risk of whatever comes our way. It's just Operation Hug the World is more important.
I feel that is truly amazing, because as a streamer, you can do whatever you want. Like, you can come on and you can talk about toys, and you can talk about this and that, you can talk about beer, you can listen to music. But because you guys got on there and decided to do something positive, it speaks volume to the world and to you. Like, I think that, I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I have the heart, and I don't think I have the willpower to be able to do that. So from me personally, thank you so much for actually getting on Ustream and being a streamer and having a show and being positive for not just me and not just these viewers, but for maybe a possible change. And I can't thank you enough, and I hope that the people that are watching tonight tune into you guys and watch you and hopefully have a tiny bit of inspiration.
Thank you, Nerdy. Thank you. And your friendship means a lot. And, my show, come listen to my message. And my deal is I'll make you laugh a little bit, because I am a little funny. Just not.
and not only are you funny, and not only do you stream positivity, you actually get out to the world and you bust your ass to try to build this world up. If you guys do not follow the Faux Show on Instagram, you need to go to Instagram and follow the Faux Show. He builds houses. And when I say he builds houses, he doesn't build cookie-cutter houses like what I live in. They
are legit creative.
Amazing mansions. And I keep going back to your staircase. I don't know why, but that floating staircase is amazing. And then the vaulted ceilings from the recent pics. Holy crap, you get out there and you bust your ass every day. Now, I do have a strenuous, hard, back-breaking job, but sometimes I get the day off. GQ Smooth don't get no damn day off. He is out there in the heat, he's out there in the cold, and he is busting his ass, building this amazing stuff. And then when he gets home, he entertains you guys. You can't ask for a better person in the world than that man right there. And, of course, his ultimate supporter, which she's kind of getting cut off, and I do apologize for that.
That's okay. It's all right.
She don't have a wooden nickel, just me.
No, I don't. I was smart. I never took a wooden nickel. I took some advice from a very knowledgeable man, and I never took one.
What is the story behind the wooden nickels? I've got to hear it again.
Well, the wooden nickel comes from a long ways. My father, I have 4 brothers, so there's actually, my mom and dad has 5 kids also, just like me. And my dad used to tell this to us when we was, all of us, me and my brothers, when we was little kids. I never understood it until I got older, but he always used to tell us, be cool, stay in school, don't peg no wooden nickels. And for years I was like, what does that mean? And then when I became a young adult, I learned what it meant, and I just thought it was such an awesome message in a cool way. And a lot of people still ask me, what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, I'm going to let you learn on your own, because that's how I learned. But the message behind be cool, stay in school, and don't peg no wooden nickels. You might get the definition on the Faux Show, but it's a true message. And it's my message. It's the message my dad gave to me, and I'm just running with it. And my dad was alive today, and if he knew that people was running around saying, "Be cool, stay in school, don't take no wooden nickels," he would smile with a grin on his face, and that's why I do it. So, in the memory of my father.
I love the saying. I absolutely love it. As soon as the first time I watched your show and I heard it, I ran to my closet, I dug out my wooden nickels, and I'm like, I got to show this guy. Yeah. I've got to show him my wooden nickels because I have some.
Well, the first time we watched you, we were watching you together. We're like, we like this guy.
Yeah.
This guy's cool.
I've always loved the Faux Show. I've always loved the way your background has always sort of developed.
I just like the way you talk.
I try to Muhammad Ali, because I wrestled an alligator and I tussled a whale. I threw handcuffs out and lightning, and I threw thunder in jail. That's hard work.
I absolutely love the Faux Show. I can't say it enough. I'm in there more than I talk. A lot of times I like to lurk and creep like Angelic Devil. You know, I just like to pop in because I feel that sometimes whenever, not just your stream, but any stream, I feel when I pop in, people are like, Nerdy's here, and I don't want that blow up. I just want to watch the show as it's intended. And so I am in your show a lot more than it is. So let's get back on track. Let's ask a couple more questions. Since you are streamers and you are on Ustream and you have your own show, what are other shows that you watch for other people to check out? What do you enjoy watching whenever you turn on your PlayStation?
Oh, well, one, I really do. I love the Nerdy Effect.
He's a hack.
Toronto Mayor, I love the mayor. Oh, yeah. He is just funny to the bone. I think he's very, very talented man. And I as me trying to be a comedian, I look up to the mayor. And I love Fathom Envy's little streams. He streams once a year.
And I love singing Gamer. I love singing
Fizzy, yeah.
I go in there and just listen to music.
Yeah. I mean, we don't like to say too much either sometimes because we get the same effect, you know. We say, hey, hello, and hey, smooth. So we just watch streams too. And Senior Gamer is one of the ones we just watch and listen.
I agree. Amazing choices.
And I love old Dirty Marty. I like you guys. I like him
on a Sunday morning. Yeah. Good, have coffee with him.
I'll go in there in the mornings and have coffee, listen to music, and talk to Dirty Marty. I like him too.
I love it that you guys are you watch the shows. And now, do you ever take aspects from other people's shows and incorporate it into yours? Because I know I do.
Well, I kind of do, but I don't want to ever do it from other streamer. So I kind of do it from real shows. Actually, my final thought I have on my show, I kind of stole that from the Jerry Springer show. You know, Jerry Springer had his little crazy final thought on the shows was nuts. So I figured I took that and made something positive out of it. It's like, how about GQ Smooth's positive final thought at the end of the show? So, but I try to stick with my own, and I have so many ideas in my head. And this year coming up, we're going to take the Faux Show on a different level, and we're going to stream more, and I'm going to actually build myself a studio. And that's what I'm working on here in the next couple of weeks before my surgery. I'm trying to get all this done before my surgery. But, you know, so that's our plan. So that's our goal, and we've got more funny skits. I love Uncle Earl. I got more characters I want to bring out.
Huh?
So,
what?
This year. So, but Uncle Earl's my favorite. actually, there's a true story behind Uncle Earl. He's actually a resemblance of my uncle. When I put the beard on and the hat, my mother freaks out and says, "Oh my God, you look like your uncle."
Is his name Earl? Is his name actually Earl?
Earl is my real uncle, and you know, a lot of things I do in my show represents my family.
Yeah, all of his characters are based on real people in his family.
The way I talk,
from the way they talk, to the way they act, to the way they live, they're all parts of his family.
That's awesome. I love that. Guys, I hate to wrap it up, but I know you got to start your show soon. Honestly, I probably ever met in my life. But definitely on Ustream. You guys, I mean, seriously, if you guys do not know who GQ Smooth is, Mrs. GQ Smooth as well. And then, of course, Operation Hug the World. Please go and check them out. When do you guys stream? What's the normal streaming schedule for you guys?
We try Fridays and Saturdays, but last weekend I hurt, I twisted my back. I do got to get a surgery, but so that's been doing a lot of my not streaming. But the weekends I am trying to, Fridays and Saturdays we are streaming.
We try to do it Fridays and Saturdays for sure, and then during the week we'll sporadically stream. It's nothing set.
Late night, 8, 9 o'clock at night, because I'm a busy man.
Yeah, no doubt. So you guys, please check out the Faux Show Fridays and Saturdays, and then random streams here and there.
It's a call-in talk show. We turn the phones on.
That's
so
true.
We can call in and give shout-outs and stuff too.
They do. They're actually one of the first people I've ever seen that actually have the number at the bottom where people can call and talk to them personally, and that's awesome. That's awesome. I can't handle it. See, most of my people in my show are British, and it's like, yeah, right. I just like, and it's just gonna cost out the ass to have them on. So that's why I don't deal with that. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this show. Thank you so much for all that you do. And honestly, thank you so much for loving each other. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Thank you, Jody, for your friendship and your support, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart.
We love you and Ginger, guys.
Oh, no, we love you back.
Too.
So please take care of yourself, GQ. Get better, get the surgery, feel better so you can stream more and make Operation Hug the World become the dream that it needs to become. So once again, thank you guys so much. I will see you in your show. Ladies and gentlemen, go watch GQ Smooth and the Faux Show. Go to the internets, type in Operation Hug the World. Tell them where you've been. Tell them all about it. And that's all we can. Thank you guys so much.
Much love.
Much love, everybody.
That's right. Much love. Thank you guys. Now the awkward moment when I have to then move everything off to the side.
And apparently go wash your fingers because Foxy and Superman are obsessed with the fact that you kept putting your fingers in your mouth.
I saw it. I choose to ignore most British people as it is.
But they're your biggest fans.
Did I unplug you or me?
I'm still good. No, you unplugged me.
Okay.
Plug me back up. Yes, love goes farther than hate. If only hate could just be stopped in its tracks completely.
Yeah, no shit. Alright. Get all this down and moved around. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to wrap up the Super Random Brawl. You're not even getting the final vote in it. Find out who is going to be moving on to Super Rando of Brawlo. Pizza with 36.
Wow.
36 to 6.
That's a pretty big
Cocoa Butter didn't have a chance, apparently. Holy crap, that's ridiculous. But all right, guys, so there is that poll shut down. It is
Clancy and Big Daddy Juggalo.
Mr. Clance.
And Mr. Skywalker came in while you were interviewing.
I'm sorry, guys. I know I missed a lot of the comments, but that is exactly how it rolls whenever we're talking to a special guest. Mr. Flop, how you doing, my man? No, I'm his biggest fan. What's going on, Ballish? Of course you are. Ladies and gentlemen, the second Super Random Brawl of the evening
Real Not Vinny came in here.
We have a pork chop versus a pickle. Yeah, who's hungry? How much you hungry for? Can you deep throat it? That's what we're talking about. There's a sad face. I'm sorry about that. Mrs. Freddy's ready. What's going on, girlie? How you doing? Pizza's great. Pizza won. Pizza stomped that ass. Oh, strong contender. Uh-oh. But anyway, thanks
Little
once
Vinny
again.
Needs a new title. Speed Reading Vinny.
Thanks once again to the Smooths for coming on and being a guest on my show. They are really probably the most inspirational people on any type of media, to be honest. Your current internet McDonald's free Wi-Fi.
You should think so.
Yeah, I know. Going Gaming, it is going to be fixed next Friday. I'm no longer going to have this bad, horrible internet. We're going to stream in the highest HD possible.
Carnage,
I'm going to run 16 devices, and then I'm actually going to give out Wi-Fi passwords so you guys, no matter where you are in the world, can actually hop on my Wi-Fi, use it for free, because I'm going to get to busting the planet. Shared operations site on my Facebook. Awesome. That is amazing. Thank you, guys. I love pickles.
I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Hey, 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 hey. Blast off.
All right, guys. So, anyway, thank you again to the Smooths for being on. That is amazing. I got to have a drink. I will be getting better internet very, very soon. I do apologize. I know. It's a pain in the anus for me, very much so, to have to deal with it. But I know it's also a pain for you to actually sit there and try to pay attention and be good.
And they're going to get scared.
I know, right? You're going to be able to see all my...
right now, you're blurred.
I know, right? I look really good. It's all smooth. They're like, oh, look at his 5 o'clock shadow. He looks so rugged, like he's a hunter. I love the shirt, bro. Mr. Clance, thank you so much, my man. All right, so we've already done nerdy nudes this evening. I would like you to disconnect from this. Thank you. I'm turning off my internet so then we can make it a little bit better. So we've already done nerdy nudes. If you missed it, damn you. But now it is time to my new favorite segment. Welcome to today. And I know a lot of people, you're like, what is? I'm already here. And actually, some people, it's not even March 11th anymore. So, but today, if you don't know, yeah, you're blurred. I'm sorry, man. Running better today than other days. Oh, thank you, Big Daddy Juggo. Welcome in, man. Thank you so much. I got a pickle. Oh, there it is. But ladies and gentlemen, today is March 11th, if you do not know, and this new segment called
Tarfinger,
Welcome to the Day.
Pixel Nerd is super nerd.
There you go. That's right. I'm 8-bit.
He just came in.
I'm 8-bit. Remember, it was fingers before the whatever. But this is my new segment called Welcome to the Day, and it's talking about different days of the week. And individual days have their own holiday. Today is March 11th, and it is Johnny Appleseed Day. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, okay. It was...
Oh, it skipped him. Say hi to Tarfinger.
Hi, Tarfinger. It was Johnny Appleseed's birthday. But it's not Johnny Appleseed's birthday. This is the day, and this is official. This is a real holiday. They're saying that today, on March 11th, and let me get the proper year... 1845 is the approximate date that Johnny Appleseed died. They don't even know if it's official. They know when he was born. They know that Johnny Appleseed was born on September 26, 1774. They know it's official. Johnny Appleseed, the man, his name was John Chapman, and then he got changed to Johnny Appleseed as the folklore is. But John Chapman was born September 26, 1774. Their breakdown of it is that he died March 11th, 1845. So on this day, March 11th, we are celebrating with Johnny Appleseed Day, Death Day? Crazy or whatever. Is my middle son's birthday. Well, he was born on Johnny Appleseed Day. They also celebrate Johnny Appleseed Day on September 26th as well. So he actually has 2 days. Johnny Appleseed, come on, man. Seriously, you got to take up 2 of our 365 days?
Trees. Come on, dude.
Do you not know who Johnny Appleseed is? Seriously, Zolar. I mean, that transcends all over.
Well, Zolar has also never eaten a pork chop or a pickle.
Oh, that's true, too. But Johnny Appleseed is an American folk legend. He's a real person, but he's a lot like Davy Crockett. A lot of stuff is mythified and stretched. But anyway, today is March 11th, Johnny Appleseed Day. And the flower of the day is the azalea. So now you learned something. Yeah, damn you, nerdy, making me learn stuff. So that is all in Welcome to Today. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit of something. If not, shut up. I don't care. But let's see. All right, so I did say that tonight we were going to talk a little bit about wrestling, and of course we're going to talk about the classic wrestling, mainly because while I was up in my attic...
September 26th is Tarfinger's youngest son's birthday.
Aha! That's awesome.
It's all about the apples.
Apparently...
Tell your kids like apples.
Apparently you boned within the apple seasons?
Maybe your sons are Johnny Appleseed reincarnated.
Yes.
He was such a good dude, he got to come back twice.
I can totally see Tarfinger being an Appleseed planter. I can totally see that. Now, right, my name's Tarfinger, and I like to throw apple seeds out. I throw apple cores when I'm done eating them. But while I was up in my attic, I dug out a lot of stuff, and now I'm slowly trying to show you like Santa. Yeah, there you go. The Iggy Azalea flower. I'm a pickle over here with these facts. There you go. But I did dig out this shirt. This is my shirt from 1998. I actually got it for my birthday. And I do have a picture of me in this the same exact shirt. This exact shirt. And it fits. Look at this, man. I don't even know how many years ago was 1998?
A lot.
A lot of years. Almost 20 years ago. This was my shirt. Well, also, I dug out this shirt. Good luck finding this shirt anywhere. Look at this. And this is actually bigger than that shirt. But that shows you how much weight I've gained and lost. But this is my original Sting NWO Wolfpack shirt. And how old is it? You can actually see the original like crow makeup where they didn't even take a new picture. They just painted over the crow makeup and then made this shirt with it. I believe this is from 96 or I think it's 97. Yeah, anyway. So there it is. I also dug out this as well. So this is another shirt, and I'll probably wear this on stream lots later. But while I was up there, I dug out this box. This box is my wrestling figures. Now, what is sentimental about this box? I had the Wolfpack Sting shirt. Yes, you lost weight. A lot of it, apparently. Now I'm gaining it back because I like salty stuff. But what's significant about this box is one of my very first streams was dedicated to a wrestling show. There. After that show, I boxed everything wrestling up and put it in here. It has not been opened since that particular show. So, I didn't even open it. I brought it down from the attic, and I left it here for right now. Roman Reigns will reclaim the title, man. I don't watch anymore. I'm so sorry. No, that Sting shirt would also be 98. All right. I got that top, hand-picked it. All right. So we're actually going to open it, find out what's in here. I remember some of the figures, but I don't remember all of it. Q-cum joke. There you go. Did you know that the Freebirds are going... Yeah, that's what they said earlier. I didn't know that because I don't watch it anymore. All right, so here is the unboxing of it. This has been in there for over a year. Over a year, we have not opened up this box. So, straight out the box, we got an NWO Wolfpack Sting figure right there. Woo! I went to my attic, and then I wanted to get one thing, ended up digging out so much other stuff. There is the Perry Saturn figure, and he's doing some kind of weird, like, Egyptian dance. That's weird. The original Sting, check out this guy, with the WCW Television Championship. This is what Sting used to look like. This was his original character with the blonde flat top and sort of the Ultimate Warrior paint. And I don't remember where I got that figure. Sting Hall of Fame needs to be. This is one of the later figures from Sting. Because I mean, he is my favorite wrestler pretty much of all time. Kurt Angle and a few of those. The only published Wolfpack summer 1988 to December 98. Really?
Yeah, that shirt had to be.
Huh. All right. Well, that makes sense then. So there's another Sting figure with like an actual like coat that moves. It's pretty cool. Smells like 2014 in that box. Apparently Ninja doesn't know how to do math. 2015. Wait. Yeah, 2015. I was right. See, making me do math on a Friday. This is the Titantron Triple H. This is Triple H. It actually looks like Fizz Kid. Look at that.
It does look like Fizz Kid.
No, right. I got me a Fizz Kid action figure. No, right. But this is a Titantron.
Fizz Kid is softer.
No, everybody I make fun of is British. It doesn't matter if they are British or not. Sting lost to Triple H. I know. How stupid was that to actually contract Sting, build up this big thing, and then make him lose? It was so stupid. Could you sell the other shirt for $30? No, I'm not going to sell any of that stuff. Was Sting a stinger? Oh! But yeah, this is my Fizz Kid. But this is a Titantron figure. And see this the metal thing on his foot? They actually had a Titantron, which is the entrance ramp to the WWF ring. They actually had it, and whenever you would roll the characters over the certain spot, it would actually play their theme music and actually like light up this little stage thing. I don't have the stage, but I actually do have a couple of the figures from it. This is one of the older Hulk Hogan figures with the NWO belt. This is Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Still got his shirt, and I forgot how you move his arm. There's a way to... Oh, there you go. It still does a little punch and stuff. I got pissed. Well, you should be. The same way, the reason Undertaker lost to... Stupid. Anyway, this... Look at this face. This is how the actual figure was crafted. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, that nerdy at the top is super deep.
Super Dave, what's going on, man? I watched a little bit of your show last night. My internet's really crap right now, so like whenever I try to get into streams, like actual streaming streams, it fails a lot. So I got in there for a little bit, and then it just failed on me, dude. So I'm sorry. I was there. I checked you out, man. Really? But anyway, so there is Stone Cold. This is an actual Stone Cold figure. See the 316. But look at that face. Like, that's how far figures have come. It's just ridiculous. This is probably one of my only TNA figures. This is a Chris Sabin. Back when I was actually watching wrestling, I actually enjoyed it. I loved TNA. I love that TNA was fresh, inventive. It had guys you hadn't heard of in a very long time or new up-and-comers. They were really good. TNA pushed the boundaries of wrestling. It made you enjoy it again. And then they started hiring people. I think, like, I hate to say it, but the table started to turn when they hired Kurt Angle. I love Kurt Angle. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, hands down. And he did some amazing stuff in TNA. No doubt. Watch some Kurt Angle highlights from TNA. It's awesome. But when they hired Kurt Angle, he started to bring these other guys with him, these other high-timing people, Booker T, Scott Steiner, Hulk Hogan. And when that happened, it seemed like it flushed out the locker room. The guys that were up and coming that were amazing, like AJ Styles, like Christopher Daniels, like Chris Sabin, got pushed to the back, got pushed to the tag team because they wanted to promote Hulk Hogan because he's a big name. They wanted to promote Scott Steiner because he's a big name. And it seemed like they started flushing it back around like the WWF does. So it's just so horrible, and it pissed me off even more. That's why I don't watch either company now. But anyway, so there is my Chris Sabin still in the box with the heavyweight. I can't be the heavyweight. I don't know what that is. Doesn't even say. Anyway, he's got a championship belt on. Alright, so digging down into here, we got an ECW. This is actually ECW Rob Van Dam figure. Look at that, man. That's classic right there. Back when ECW actually had figures, back when ECW was great, not that crap that WWF bought and then tried to bring back on Sci-Fi. Not that. Carnage. Super Day TV, hi Miss Nerdy, that's for you. Please tell me Fish Stick is coming out after this. No, Fish Stick will not be here, Tarfinger. Not that you would know, Mr. I gotta work all the time. But I really did enjoy your stream, man. I love Tarfinger Sundays. If you guys got a chance to check out YouTube on Sundays, check out Tarfinger's been playing some games. It was really, really fun. And I do. Mr. Carnage, thank you so much for being a part of this. There's a Lex Luger. This is the Wolfpack Lex Luger. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. As you can see, I was a huge Wolfpack fan. Of course, I even got Kevin Nash in the red and black, the big old Kevin Nash figure. And these were all mine. I didn't buy these secondhand or any of that. These were all my figures, except for the ones in the boxes.
Oh,
obviously.
He would play with these when we first started dating.
I'll play with them right now, baby. And here you go. Macho Madness, rest in peace. That's right. Hogan. There he is. The Randy Macho Man Savage. Still got his vest, man. A lot of these people, they don't keep that stuff. I got ECW Sabu figure. Awesome. That is awesome. Will Jerry come out tonight? No. Jerry only comes out on Wednesdays. This is the Diamond Dallas Page figure. Woo! Feel the bang. I like that they still work. That's what's cool. And there you go. You want to bring back some WWF Attitude Era? The big boss man holding his rubber WWF championship. The big boss man. I think he might be getting inducted in the Hall of Fame this year. If I'm right, I might be right. They're apparently getting Sting to interfere with the Taker versus Shane match to set up Taker Sting. Oh my God. Really? Dirty Mind Game on stream Sunday. Good. I will definitely be there, my man. Is he lazy? Yes, he is. Now, if you guys want to be taken back to the beginning of figures and wrestling, look no further than the original Bret Hart figure. I wish I had a way to... see, you still got the little punch going on. I wish that I had a couple hands so I could actually do this. Seriously, though, where's the Undertaker figure? We're getting there. I've got a huge box to get through. Impatient much? Later, Carnage. I used to love going to ECW matches here in early 90s. Oh, yeah, in the actual arena. What'd they call that arena? I can't remember. Damn it. But, yeah, exactly. So here is a couple of the original, at least my original, WCW figures. The big, thick brawlers. Like, that's all they did. They spun at the waist, and their arms went up and down. That was it.
Haven't you met Kevin Nash?
Yeah, their heads don't even move. No, I never met Kevin Nash. I met The Undertaker, and I met Raven. There's a few that I've met, but I've never met Kevin Nash, though. Well, hurry up. Meet Kevin Nash on an airplane. Nice, super guy. That's awesome, Dirty South. That is awesome. Yeah, he seems like he'd be pretty cool. But there's the original Sting figure. And, of course, you've got to have the white-face Sting figure while you go. Because, see, I got my mask up top. And, yeah. So those are original Sting masks. Those are mine. Didn't buy them on eBay or any of that jazz.
Clancy wants to know if you got any Goldberg figures in that box.
There's a dirty whore. Sparkly dress. And she doesn't even stand up very well. She just kind of falls down. It's ridiculous. Do I have any what?
Clancy wants to see Goldberg.
No, I don't have any Goldberg.
Oh, you
don't? Oh, no.
You just made him sad.
And then they made the tiny wrestlers, and I used to have a bunch of these, but apparently they sold. I just kept, like, the Sting stuff. I'm a little impatient. Love The Undertaker. Just caught that Bret Hart figure. Now you gotta go to bed. And actually, I do have the Jake the Snake. There is a Ric Flair figure right there. There's a Jake the Snake right there. I mean, I do have other figures that are actually out all the time. But there you go. What's going on, Sox Bulletin? It's been forever, man. What's going on, man? There's a tiny Sting.
Was Raven a dick, or was he nice?
No, Raven was actually one of the best people I've ever met from the wrestling industry. He is such a hard, like, whenever he's on his camera, he's such a hard, evil man. You know, he's the hardcore champ, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, you know. But when I met him, cause I think his real name is Scott. But when I met him, he was just like, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? You know, and then we shook my hand, he signed my shirt and all that, and we talked a little bit about ECW, because he was in TNA at the time when I talked to him. And we talked a little bit. Super, super nice guy. Met Kane, the Undertaker, while eating in a restaurant. That's awesome. That is awesome. The 2300 Arena, is that the name of... I don't remember, honestly. So... still in boxes, because I do have to have some New Age stuff. I do have an X-Pac figure. I loved X-Pac back in the day, man. The 1, 2, 3 kid. And he also comes with the European Champion. There's your European Championship right there. Right, look, it's the European Championship. Right, not right, it's in the box. Remember Luke Skywalker's my gay cousin. I do remember that. Also, of course... when you're talking wrestling and wrestling history, you got to talk about the Ultimate Warrior. There's the Ultimate Warrior with the blue World Heavyweight Championship. One of the only times that the Heavyweight Championship actually changed, or the championship actually changed color whenever it was in Ultimate Warrior's hands. He had the yellow Intercontinental belt. He also had the blue World Heavyweight Championship. Scott Levy, that's right. I knew it was Scott, but I couldn't remember his last name. You know they're actually bros in real life. No, they're not. They have two completely separate names. They're not even close in relation. I agree, Fox. Can ship the empty box, please? Okay, not even sure what that's pertaining to.
Because your box is tight.
Oh, I know, right? I also do have an additional Ultimate Warrior. This is the Elite. And he's got one of the classic ring tires on there. Pretty cool, man. I love the Ultimate Warrior, man. Just because his promos were just out of this world. Haha, Big Daddy. Uh-oh. Xbox European Champ, that's right. I also have Big Vader. Gotta have Vader, man. That was one of the biggest high-flying. Vader weighed, I wonder if it has his stats on here, 450 pounds, and he was known for doing a moonsault. That is a backflip off the top rope. A 450-pound guy. That was Vader's pretty much, I mean, the Vader bomb was his move, but, like, if you want to end a dude, backflip a 450-pound dude upon you. Which Ultimate Warrior, like, 3 wrestled? No, Dirty South, you're incorrect. There was only one Ultimate Warrior. Damn, I can't remember his name. I used to know it too. But no, there's only one Ultimate Warrior. There was always one Ultimate Warrior. That was it. There was one time where they had to use a guy looking like him so they could do some type of match. But that was the only time they ever made another one. Love when Raven was with Vampiro and ICP. Yes. Oh my God. In WCW? Yeah. Kane is from Spain and Undertaker's from US. Blam! Knowledge drop. ECW matches were called. Was it just called the Arena? I thought it had something else named after it. I mean, another name with it. You remember Jimmy Hart's coats? Oh yeah, Mouth of the South. But there is Big Vader, and he's got the mask. And that one time he came out with that crazy super mask. Also in here, When you're talking about tag team wrestling, man, I never did get Animal, but I did get Hawk. And I loved the Road Warriors growing up, man. I absolutely loved the Road Warriors. Their tag team, the Legion of Doom, just, oh my God, Jim Hellwig, thank you, man. Sting and Vampiro wrestled the stands beside me. Man, when you're talking like crazy times in WCW was towards the end. There was, I believe it was called the Human Torch match with Sting versus Vampiro, where they had to, somebody had to light the other guy on fire. And Vampiro, spoiler alert, lit Sting on fire. And I don't know if it was really Sting or a stunt double because it was weird how they did it. They were on top of the Titantron, and that's where the fire was up there. And Vampiro lit Sting on fire. He runs around and then does a front flip off the top of the Titantron and smashes through part of the stage. Yeah! Like, how awesome is that? Now, if that was really Steve Borden, Sting, amazing. If that was a stunt guy, okay, but still an awesome match. But yeah, Vampiro versus Sting, some of the best, like, rivalries because they sort of masked each other in awesome, dark, and brooding ways. That Vader's badass. It really is. This is an awesome Vader. But yeah, Road Warriors, man. I was always looking for an Animal, and I never found Animal. I just found Hawk. So at least I got one of the two. And I believe Animal. No, I believe Hawk is the one that died. I'm not sure. One of them is dead. I can't remember. Cain in Spain falls mainly in hell. Getting towards the bottom of my box, I did pick up a CM Punk figure. And it's not because this happened whenever he ended his contract with WWF. It's because I actually started to like CM Punk. Whenever his problem with WWF started to arrive, I listened to his interview on one of the wrestling talk shows. It was amazing to hear the insight on how the WWF runs their wrestlers so ragged, and how they run their top guys, and how they run the inside of the business, which I already knew. But to hear it from him just put deep perspective upon it. And I picked up his figure just pretty much because he still gets rights to this stuff. And I wanted to give him a little bit of money to show him that I support this guy. Anyway, so I did pick up a CM Punk figure, and I dig it, man, because he is an amazing wrestler. I'm trying to get that Godfather figure. I'm just wondering if it comes with a hose. I've actually seen, they actually make a Godfather figure now in the Elite series, but no hose. Oh, look, a quitter. Thanks for the info, Believe, for 15 years. I know, right? Well, honestly, back in the day, wrestling was seriously really believable. And then over time, the storyline started to continue to be the same thing over again, and then real things started coming out. I don't know. It lost its magic to me, man. It's like Santa Claus. After a while, you're like, hey, fat man, get out of my house, you know? It was the arena, just pulled up the old ticket stub. Awesome. Okay, cool. I just couldn't remember. Superman, what's going on, man? Welcome to the conversation. Hell yeah, CM Punk is a bamp. He really is. You ever watch CM Punk matches? They are on point, all of them. Sorry, but ICP sucks. Oh, come on, man. You got at least like the song Homies. Damn it, no hose. No hose. Mean Gene Okerlund. Yes. CM Punk's story was close to Stone Cold's story. Yeah, I mean, it really was. But I think that CM Punk could have been so much more, but honestly, it seemed like the WWF was just holding him back. So one of the cool things that hidden here is this. Now, you talk about people that keep stuff from their childhood. Like, this is something that actually survived. And I don't remember this came in a deck of cards or what, but it was a little fold-out. And when you fold it out, it actually makes a little, like, 3D effect. So you get, like, Sting whenever he made Hogan tap out for the championship belt. Back in the day, NWO started ruling WCW, and it was a huge takeover when Hogan took it over. I mean, it was something that it turned the wrestling world on its end. It was crazy. And when Sting actually dethroned Hogan, I believe it was Starrcade. I believe that happened in Starrcade 98, or maybe it was 96 or 7. I can't remember. But one of those. Whenever he dethroned Hogan, it was so huge and magical at the time. But that's what this still is from. This still is from whenever that happened. So I thought this was pretty cool. I've seen a few of these. There's a Nash, there's a Goldberg, but there you go. That's kind of cool to have in the collection. Can you smell ECW Chris Lyon? Remember the name, Chris Lyon. Oh, that's Jericho, isn't it? I believe that's Chris Jericho's name in there. The Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik still makes videos. So back in the day, I actually had this. This was a lanyard with the Sting 1999 All Access Pass with the new WCW logo, and they were trying to fix the company. It wasn't a real thing. It came in some kind of package that I got. But I still actually hung on to it, man. So that's actually mine. Who am I? Damn! Ron Simmons, I believe. Starcade 97. Okay. Your mansion has hella cool stuff. I just found this at the bottom. This was my Hulk Hogan figure. The NWO spray paint bottle. I didn't know I still had that. That's awesome. The last thing in this box is... What else could it be in this box but a pop figure? A Hulk Hogan pop figure with the official license product sticker on the front. Donkey Kong. 98 was Goldberg. Ah, okay. Who's your female crush Friday? I don't think that's real. Is that real? Is that a real thing? I don't know. Y2J the man, Fozzie baby. I actually like Fozzie, but of course I got a pop still in the box. Since that's in there, and now I have a pop collection, I'm gonna leave this one out. You know, I'm gonna add him to the backdrop back there. Now, so that Tarfinger doesn't feel all left out, let me talk about stuff that's gonna be added to the box. Nerd! What's going on, Isaiah? Donut maker in Donut maker! I'm so hungry. I'm glad you showed up. Vinny, he's in the mansion within the other mansion. That's right. So since Tarfinger finally showed up, and this is what he wants to see, here's my Yokozuna figure right there. Includes both WWE Tag Team Champions. It's not WWE. These belts right here, these are WWF Tag Team Championship belts. Not those round, like, Spartan medallions. None of that. I think I got the Hulk Hogan pop. Awesome. Goldberg is the best. Well, why isn't Goldberg still wrestling? You know what I mean? If you're talking about people who had a long longevity in the wrestling business, why isn't Goldberg still wrestling? He's still in really good shape. Get your ass out there. You remember Glow? Do you remember Glow? I don't remember Glow. Yes, no, ha ha ha. But there's the Hall of Fame Yokozuna figure. The only reason I bought it is not because I don't like Yokozuna. He's not a very athletic guy. It was kind of cool, his championship match with Bret Hart, and then the Hulk Hogan controversy and all that. That was cool. But the reason I bought it, because he came with both tag team championship belts. I'm like, yes, Lady Crush, Rogue. Of course it's Rogue. Why wouldn't it be Rogue? All right, so the last thing I'm going to show from the wrestling collection, I made Female Crush Friday in college days. All right, so what, last year? I don't remember what Glow is. I don't remember Glow. I'm sorry. So the last thing in the collection, The Undertaker! Yes. The classic Undertaker. When you're talking about stuff from the 90s, that was the scary man that comes walking out. The pale-faced, long tie. The guy actually looked like he would bury bodies. The actual Undertaker figure. He actually looks Amish right there. See, I can make fun of Amish because they'll never see my show. I mean, I don't know how Amish talk, but nah, bro, I'm Amish. And look, I'm in the box. Help me, I'm in the box. Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. I remember it. Oh, Glow champion. Okay. Yeah, I think I actually do have a Glow DVD somewhere. I know what you're talking about. Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, coming soon. I don't think their WrestleMania is going to be Hell in a Cell, but if it is, holy crap, I might buy it. If that's real, I might do it. I make clits and I'm back. What's going on, Music Guy? How you doing, my man? Look, Music Guy's back. Anyway, so there is The Undertaker, and this is from the Elite series. Right there. It's pretty cool, man. It shows him, shows his weight is 212 pounds. That's got to be wrong. There's no way The Undertaker only weighs like 40 pounds less than I do. There's no way. I remember Glow. Yeah, like it just said Glow. Like, and it wasn't like G.L.O. It was just Glow. Like, I don't know. Is that a wrestler that came out one time? Lady Crush, Harley Quinn, duh. Oh, look, Superman's contributing to the conversation, not talking about my fingers. That's awesome. All right, so that is all from the wrestling collection. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you vote in the Super Random Brawl. We are getting close to wrapping it up. It's not close enough. Don't worry, you got plenty of time. But if you just popped in, make sure you vote for your favorite pork chop or a pickle. We are on YouTube, so you got to type it in how you see it with the capital letters. Thanks, Socks. There you go. I'm a new sub, Mr. Bark Brassfield. Thank you so much for popping in. Tonight we're talking a little bit about wrestling and a lot about all kinds of other fun stuff. You know, pretty much whatever's on your mind, man. Felicia Hardy, Black Cat. No, I can't either. I think that was a horrible call. I don't know why they decided to end the Undertaker streak. Like, if it was Undertaker's last match ever, yes, I agree, end the streak. but not with a part-timing asshole like Brock Lesnar. And you can tell him I said it. Next time you see him face-to-face, tell him Nerdy called him an asshole. But it was just a horrible choice to make him lose to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. You need somebody that's a full-time, always going to be there, like a CM Punk, but they was already gone from that. But I'm telling you, like, Triple H should have beat him, or Sting, or somebody who's in the business for life should have beat The Undertaker. Somebody you want to put over and make them the next Stone Cold, make them the next big thing. Brock Lesnar had already made his mark in the industry. He'd already been champion like 5 or 6 times before that. So actually putting Lesnar over on Taker made absolutely no sense and pretty much just pissed everybody off. Yes, it was shocking, but it was so unworth it. It was just pointless. Oh, she got a pickle too. Well, take it out your mouth. And that's the first time I'll ever tell it to anybody. She was so stupid to break that. It really was. It was dumb. It was so stupid. Brock is a dingleberry. Well, glad you said dingleberry because that's coming up in the Ultra Random Brawl. But yeah, it was just dumb. And the only way I can see it is because maybe Brock was in UFC and he said, and Vince was like, hey, you need to come back because we need to push it because our company is crap. We can't think of new ideas. So what are we going to do? Oh, tell you what, let's make Brock beat against The Undertaker. And of course, Undertaker's down. You know, he's a lifer. He doesn't care. A lot like Stone Cold. Stone Cold didn't care who won or who lost. He understands that it is a business and how to make pops. That's fine. Not those kind of pops, but, you know, crowd pops. He understood it. And I believe Undertaker believes the same way. But to make Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker at WrestleMania was a horrible decision and had nothing to do with them pocketing money into Brock Lesnar so he'll stay there and make more money and bring the UFC crowd over. Be like, oh, we like UFC, we like Brock Lesnar, maybe we'll like WrestleMania. Oh, it turns out it's all scripted and sucks. And I can say that because I'm a wrestler. Donuts for days. Man, I like you, man. They're making me hungry just sitting there. Pickle. Oh, there you go, Amazing Chaos. I think you're pretty close to that. Yeah, Shane McMahon versus Taker. It's going to be Hell in a Cell. I mean, really, Hell in a Cell? That's not you just blowing me up? I'm Music Guy. This is my official channel, Amazing Chaos. Oh, well, why'd you change your name? Now I'm curious. Plus the beer. What? Oh, I dig it. Anyway, that's my opinion on it. You can take my opinion how you want and how you don't want. That's fine by me. But I just think it was a failed choice. Roasted parsnips. What exactly is a parsnip? Is that a flower?
It's a herb.
So roasted herbs. Awesome. Fat Friday for Jizzy Smurfette. Aw. S Fox and Superman got jokes for days. WWE is a play. It is. I'm not going to lie. Go damn. It is a play. It's basically soap opera for men, or it used to be soap opera for men. Now it's soap opera for 8-year-olds because they want, it's family friendly because, just stupid ideas, just dumb in general. But anyway, guys, it is time for an additional segment. Oh no, another segment. Brock went back because he got sick. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's just that Brock Lesnar is not a wrestling lifer. It should have been somebody who's going to put their blood and sweat and tears into the business and not some jackass who jumps ship whenever he feels like it. Yep, Hell in a Cell. Well, I might actually get that pay-per-view then. It's real as my donuts from recruits go way back. All right, I need some donuts. Send me some donuts. No, you're not. Who's your favorite female wrestler? Lita? I would probably have to say Lita because she did some badass stuff, man. And she took like table hits and all kinds of stuff. Opera is transgender. Okay. Would you drive Taker's bike or Stone Cold's four-wheeler? Definitely Stone Cold's four-wheeler. I think John Cena should have ended the streak. That would actually make sense. Honestly, that makes more sense. Cena is in it for life. He is the major focal point of the WWF, and if he turned heel after that, oh my God, that is the Hulk Hogan reverse at this point. But the WWF had actually had to start and change their format afterwards. It's the only way to do it to make it dark and brooding again, to where it's actually watchable by human beings and not toddlers. Seriously, I see more dirt, grime, and blood on an old episode of Barney and Friends than I do on any WWF match. Hill, more learning. Close, almost. Fingers for life. Lita all the way, and she's hot. Yes. Well, she used to be. She was actually at a con last year. And I'm like, oh, look, Lita! And then I got close, and I was like, oh, no, Lita. Like, the world had not been kind to her. And I mean,
forbid a woman age.
Right, but I'm not going to pay $45 if it's
eventually this is going to wrinkle and shrivel.
But I don't need your autograph, and I'm not going to have to pay $45 to get in bed. Let's talk ECF and W. Lita with the heart. Did you see the Conor McGregor? I did. Of course I did, because I got it for free on Ustream. Look at you, PlayStation. I want to see Shane McMahon do a Deviant Taker like the Big Show.
Do a dive on Taker.
Do a dive on Taker like the Big Show. I think that if they actually do that match, I think that Shane McMahon is actually going to put it all out, man. Because if you watch a Shane McMahon match, watch Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon from 2002, King of the Ring. Oh my God, it is one of my top favorite matches of all time. I believe it was 2002. But I know that it's King of the Ring, and I know it's Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle. It is one of the very best matches ever, and it's Shane McMahon. That dude did give no damn. I almost said a bad word. He gave no damns at all. LOL. Careful. What do you have to say about Hulk Hogan's sex tape being leaked? I watched it. What about Cena and Mark Wahlberg movie drama? I don't know. I don't care, really. But we are approaching close to the end of the show, and I do have to put this in there. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to stop the wrestling talk and bring up the flag facts. I know some of the people in here are new, be like, nah, I just joined and now I got to learn. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the show, this is the Nerdy Facts, and I try to make you learn stuff. Tonight, we are rocking the very first time the Tuvalu flag. I never heard of that country until 4 days ago, and I'm like, I'm curious about it, so I learned about it, then I ordered the flag, but this is the Tuvalu flag, and now you're about to learn something. So, the country is the flag of Constitutional Monarchy of Tuvalu. The current flag of Tuvalu was inducted, and the country became independent in 1978 after the separation from the Gilbert Islands in 1976. Again, not a clue where the Gilbert Islands are.
My face, Flea.
Or
dirty
Tuvalus.
My face.
The flag of Tuvalu consists of a light blue base with a British Union Jack in the top left corner, while there are 10 yellow 5-pointed stars arranged in a pattern on the right side of the flag. There are actually 10 of them here. You can't see them all because my country's ties to Britain. There you go. No, right, we're British. The 9 stars represent the 9 islands of Tuvalu and reproduce their geographical appearance on a map. So basically, this is how the islands look whenever you look at it from like the global point. On the top of the flag being east and then the left side being north. So look at it pretty much like that. Flag facts, final review button. Well, generally you do anyway. Tuvalu gained independence from Britain on October 1st, 1978 and adopted the current flag, is what you see here. It was replaced for a period in the 90s, but when the country went through a change of government on April 11th, 1997, it reverted to the previous flag of the 1978. And in 1975, the Alliance Islands, find out where those are, were renamed Tuvalu, meaning 8, standing alone. So it's weird that the actual name of what this area is basically the islands of Tuvalu. Actually means 8, yet they have 10 stars on it. So there you go. Oh, there you go. Quarter British flag. Lag. Back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool. Stop looking at me, Swan. All right, back to learning. Only 8 of the 9 Tuvalu Islands were populated at the time that the name was chosen. So basically, it was just there's like a rock over there, but we're not going to count it. Oh, until right now. Now it is. Remember, D's nuts. That's right. The name Tuvalu means 8 together, referring to the 8 islands which were inhabited. And on October 1995, one of the stars on the flag was removed to conform with the country's name. By January 1996, the flag was replaced. The flag was replaced with a new one, which was not based on the British flag, but on the 8 stars were retained. The flag, however, was not liked by the inhabitants, who felt that they moved towards replacing that one individual island. So anyway, they decided to put it on back, and now today you see the flag of Tuvalu as it truly shall be. So anyway, that is flag facts for the evening. Maybe you learned a little bit of stuff. Maybe you didn't. But I don't care, so whatever. 420 fee, we res. There you go. Oh, good jokes. Shampoo is better. Conditioner is better. So that is all for the True Value flag. It's a country that probably 99% of you never heard of. I never heard of it. I'm man enough to admit it. But I know Superman is, because he's like, I got fingers and I found a joke. Because while he's listening to people, he puts a finger in his mouth. So I'm going to say the finger joke for the rest of the night because I found something funny. I know what he was talking. That's what I just said. Do you not listen? I got my lunch packed, my shoes tight. I hope I don't get in a fight. Oh, Billy Madison. Dodge meme such now. Wow. Oh, okay.
Dog meme.
Oh, what's a dog meme?
That's that little.
Oh, meme. Such wow. Okay,
yeah.
I got you. Hey, you know what, man? Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. But today is Johnny Appleseed Day. You should have tuned in earlier. Nicaragua wins. Maybe it does. I never heard of that place. I didn't either. I was just searching flags. Popped up Trueville. I was like, what is this? I actually like the flag. It's very pretty. I love the light blue. I think the stars look pretty cool at the bottom, and it's the shape of the islands, the way they're formed, a lot like Hawaii.
You can tell it's a random country because the flag's random.
Well, it has meaning behind it. I couldn't find any meaning behind the actual blue. I guess it's for the water. But anyway. No yellow on a bus. All right, go Broncos. What's going on, Peyton? I totally agree with you guys. But anyway, make sure you vote in the Super Random Brawl. We're about to wrap it up. Let me talk about this real quick. So, I try to do the best promotion that I can. This is the way it's going to go. My friend, Sunday Heat 31, all capital letters, all together, no spaces. Sunday Heat 31 is starting up a YouTube channel. On YouTube, go there right now. Go on your mobile device, go on your laptop, whatever. Go there, type in Sunday Heat 31. Very easy, exactly how it's spelled, all there together, no spaces. When you go there, click the follow button. On April 4th, I'm going to take all of his subscribers at that point, put them in a pot, and pull out a name. If I pull out your name, you will win this pop figure. This is a Black Suit Spider-Man, Walgreens exclusive, glow in the dark. This is a pop, unboxed, never been boxed. The box is in really good condition. So, all you have to do is subscribe. You don't even have to go and watch the channel. There's a few videos on it now, but he's going to start up a toy review. He's going to start up doing his own thing, and I want to promote him. And this isn't from me. This is from him. I'm just the platform. So, right now, while you're hanging out, go there, type in Sunday Heat 31. Follow him, man. All you got to do is follow. It costs you nothing. It means everything to him, and that's the point. And all you got to do, you might win this. You might win a free pop. I'll ship it out to you, no problem at all. This is a Walgreens exclusive. It actually has a little bit of value to it. It's actually more valuable than a normal pop because it's an exclusive. But that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do to get it. Just go there, follow Sunday Heat 31. On April 4th, I will draw a name live on stream while Sunday Heat's going to be my guest. And then, boom, you get a free pop. How much easier is that? It's free stuff. Imagine Cena wearing black like Hollywood Hogan. Oh, can you imagine if WWF was so, just looking for ideas that they actually ripped off the actual NWO? They made it like CWO, like Cena World Order or something. He wore the black, he grew his beard out and died. Oh my God, that'd be so awful. I want a Spider-Man that's never been boxed. Oh, mind blown. Hey, it's raining come. Hallelujah, it's raining come on your face. I did Wednesday. I don't care. I'm not. If you already did it, cool, awesome. High five to you. But I'm talking to the people who haven't yet because there are 58 people in here and he doesn't have 58 subscribers. So some of you ain't doing your jobs. It's a free pop. It's a free figure. All you got to do is click a button. It's very, very simple. And it's hella tight. It's tight. I'm just smurfing around, bro. Oh, look, a new joke. Surprise.
You leave him alone.
No, not going to happen. Let's do this. So a couple of days ago, and I posted this on Instagram, I picked up, of course, new pops. And boom, you win. I picked up some new pops. This is from Captain America Civil War. If you haven't seen the newest trailer, oh my God, you need to go check it out. Spoiler alert, Spider-Man. But anyway, they're also, they do make pops for Captain America Civil War. And the first one that I'm going to show you is the Falcon pop. Ooh, I'm so excited to have this one, man. This is Falcon, number one of the best characters in the Marvel Universe. Number two, he is actually the current Captain America in the Marvel comic book series. So there you go. Spoiler alert too. Captain America's gone. Captain America's dead. And actually, Falcon took over the mantle. He actually has the shield. And yeah, right here. This is actually issue 1. My everything's backwards to me. But that's actually issue 1 of Captain America or Falcon as Captain America. Getting ready to cut my beard down. Oh, I agree. I think you should, man. It's a Jigaboo, man. What? Ooh, the new Pops. That's right. This is brand new. This is a Hot Topic exclusive. And what's awesome about it is that he's actually suspended. A lot like the Superman figure, he's actually flying. My zombie apocalypse weapon will be a pink dildo lightsaber. That is awesome. I want one too. Get me one and then we can go take out the zombies with each other. Where's my Falcon Pop? Oh, no. I never promised you anything, Fox. One of those fingers. Oh, God, Superman. All right, so we're going to open it. Hot Topic exclusive, Falcon Pop. Going to open it. Oh, yeah, so many people are angry. Oh, no! All right. So there is Falcon, and I love that he comes with a stand. Look at that. I hate that's a bobblehead. I can't stand that it's a bobblehead, but it is an amazing figure. Look at the detail in this. I mean, seriously. They actually put the wings on it. I don't think they put... Oh, it'd be cool if they had little springs or something, but they didn't. It's bad. It really is. Look at this. They've put so much detail into this. I absolutely love Falcon. I think that the character is so well represented in the movies. I think he's going to be badass in Civil War. But look at that. You can actually see his eyes through the goggles, which looks really, really cool. I just love it that he's flying. I love that he's actually flying, suspended. I think he probably needs to take on Superman in my Pops. You so did. Great show tonight. Got ahead. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Average.
Clancy's right behind him saying
Clance. Thank you, man. Make sure you go slap Ruda in his left testicle. Not the right one. That's my testicle. How many Pops do you have now? Way too many. So the last one that I'm going to open tonight, and while I'm doing this, make sure you vote pork chop or pickle. Going to wrap it up very soon. I want Ruby Rose Stella Pop. They made a Ruby Rose? I didn't know they made a Ruby Rose. Later, Clancy. That is right, Mr. Clancy. Thank you so much. Get to bed. I know you got to. So the last one is Iron Man Unmasked. Yes. This one makes me excited because I do have an Iron Man. He actually sits right there, and he's got the blaster, so he's actually like in his own little cloud of boom blast. I don't know what you call that. Later, guys. Later, Sylvia. It's cool. Put it on your dash. Okay. Always awesome. Later, Drew Baka. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up anyway. So I'm on the fence about opening this one. I'm fine with it, but I don't know. Because it is a Hot Topic exclusive. It was the hardest one for me to find this time. And he's unmasked. And he does look really, really good in the box. So what do you guys think? I'm going to leave it up to you guys, and we'll talk about it later. I don't know who Brawl is. I don't know, Fox. But anyway. Make sure you vote pork chop or pickle. One of them is going to move on very, very soon. And we're going to find out if we're going to open up the Iron Man Pop. I like that he's unmasked, and I like that he doesn't have, like, the blast.
Hi, Flop.
I wish that they would have made this one without the blast, or you could take him off the blast, but they didn't. Bobbly wobbly Pops. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you so much, Mr. Flop. I really do appreciate you popping in. Don't open it! Oh, this guy. Ethan, man, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. You got to stop. That is a racial slur. I saw it earlier. I didn't mean to read it. But seriously, like, you get one more warning. That's it, dude. But anyway, so what do you guys think? Leave it in. Open it. He's in a cloud of his own. Blast off! Was that Fizz Kid? Who said that? In the cloud of his own blast off. Mm-hmm. No, open... Leave it in. He doesn't really get DMNK. Okay, it seemed like a Fizz Kid thing, but I don't know if he's still here. But I do like it. I do like him in the box. I don't know. Pickle? Maybe. Ah, there you go. Average or Bro Rick? It'd be Bro Nick. You can't even make good puns. They do make a whole bunch of these on the back. The Civil War is honestly one of the biggest sellers of it. I'm not going to get Agent 13 or Black Widow again or Scarlet Witch. And honestly, the War Machine I would totally get, but he comes like this weird saw baseball bat. And I'm like, that is not a War Machine weapon. Why does he have it? So it made me pass on it. Love the show. Thank you very much, Sox. I'm glad you came back, man. I really am. Oh, there you go. White Crack Well, yeah, that's fine. You can call me that. That's fine. Where else would I be? Just open it. Leave it in. It seems like people want me to leave it in. I think I'm going to leave him in there just because I do like him in the box. And Iron Man, Tony Stark, is one of my favorite characters. So that's fine by me. No abri. Open it. Oh, Ron Mexico. Not going to happen, man. I opened the Falcon figure. And he isn't Hot Topic exclusive. But I opened the Falcon figure. We're going to keep Iron Man in the box. He's going to go right next to my Hulk Hogan. Right there. There you go. Classics. And, all right, it is time to wrap up the Ultra Random Brawl. So, we have a pork chop versus a pickle. R.I.P. that box apart. You mean War Machine, the MMA fighter? Oh, yeah. So, one of them is going to move on to the Super Random Brawl. I mean, God, I got to stop saying the Super Random Brawl. In the Ultra Random Brawl, it is going to be a Pop-Tart. Somebody should have said Pop-Tart. See? Young mommy should have said Pop-Tart. Best show ever. So we got a pork chop versus a pickle. One of them's going to move on. Let's find out who's it going to be, baby. La, 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 la. A pickle! With 32 votes to pork chops, 13. Oh, damn, I know, right? No, she's not. So there you go, guys. Pickle moves on, and pork chop is... Get off my screen, robot. Oh, we went that way. Hey, you never know how this brawl is going to go. And honestly, if you win it, it is going to be an absolute miracle. Basically, you're going to win by just pure luck. There's no way to tell how it's going to be. Watching from the I-5 South. Oh, my God, Mexico, you need to pull over. Seriously, because it's about to get sexy up in here. Oh, man. Well, Ron Mexico, you ain't got to watch for much longer. Pickle, Spork for the win. Spork hasn't been up yet. We've only done 4 individual brawls. But if you guys want to see how the brawl is stacking up, make sure you follow me on Instagram. That is how you know. I post a lot of weird, nerdy stuff. We have a lot of fun on Instagram. So if you're new to the show, follow me on Instagram. Show me your nerd stuff, man, because it shouldn't be one-sided. I shouldn't be in here showing you my nerd stuff, and you can't show me stuff. That's why I have an Instagram. And honestly, the longer you follow me, the more we become a family. It's actually kind of fun. I spend a lot of my time on Instagram, so please do. Just woke up. Oh, there you go, man. You pulled a Heroes impersonation. I'm going to move on to my bed. Well, Zolak, man, I'm about to move on to my bed as well. Cocoa butter pickle pants. I know where else I might be. Well, you're about to head to it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Nerdy Effect tonight. On a Friday, Fist Bump Friday. That's what we blow it up on Instagram. It is Fist Bump Friday. Also, Johnny Appleseed Day. Who knew? You guys know because you tuned in the Nerdy Effect. I want to thank you guys so much. I will probably be playing Rocket League later. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. It has been an absolute blast. It's always fun when you guys come in. And you can kind of see him back there. I got to figure out how to do this. But that is Fish Meat still swimming around. There he is right there in his brand new aquarium. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jizzy. We got Side Sheep right here, the co-hosters of the mostest. We have got Teddy Ruxpin. We have got Alf, and now we've got Raphael hanging at the bottom. I am the United States champion, baby. I am the United States ring champion. And you know what? Let me give you a huge nerd circle from me to you. No. La, 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 la. I will see you all on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Go subscribe to Sunday Heat. Check out Tarfinger on Sunday. Go watch Ron Mexico when he's on. Toy Den Nerd should be coming up soon. And a whole lot of other streamers. Enjoy yourself.
And Ron Mexico.
And Ron Mexico. And I will see you all on Monday. And everybody.
Nerdy Effect. 3.0. Nerdy Effect.
behind.